Hello Commanders, we're at Downton Gateway. Basically what I'm going to be doing today is reviewing the ship-based fighters. I basically tried them all out and I kind of have a good idea. I don't know if I'll be testing out the Imperial-based one, as it was like the highlight of my last fighters video, and I actually have my own opinion of it. So I will probably splice in some of the footage, and if not, I might do a separate one. But for right now, I'm gonna show them all off out here in front and down. Hopefully I don't get blown up, which is always a possibility, or blow up, you know, during the exit, which is even more of a possibility. But yep, scraped it, nice. But yeah, let's get out front here. Let's get away from the station so I can test these out. Hopefully I don't get shot up again like I did last time. And let's test, or you know, get these two on the ship, and then I'll go back, switch out the Imperial fighter that's in the ship here for, I think it's the Federal fighter, and we'll go to a res site. We'll get a couple kills with each, and then I'll, you know, I don't know if I'll come back here, but I will, you know, give, like, I guess a final review then. And I'm hopefully gonna keep this pretty short and sweet. It's, you know, my overall goal. But yeah, so can I deploy these yet? Let's see. Perfect. Let's aim this way. Hopefully, do I have a... Okay, yeah, I do have a crew member. Sorry about that. Wasn't sure if I did. All right, let's let me deploy. I'll head out in the first one here.
Fighter base prepped. You are go for deployment, Commander.
Have him guard me. As you can see here, we are in the... Wow, if I could zoom in here. Should have done this a different way. And now I've lost it. Wow. Okay. Hang on. Sorry about that. Alright, let's stop my ship here. Hopefully you can get a good picture of it. Alright, here we go. This is the Imperial fighter, the G7. Oh god, I can't remember. I should have at least written all this down. It's the GU-97. Wish I had a better name. I'm just gonna call it the Imperial fighter because it sounds more like it should, I guess. But yeah. So here we have the Imperial fighter, and you know, it's pretty small, pretty maneuverable. It's got, you know, pretty high top speed. I'll be testing that out as well here in a second, and then, you know, towards the end I'll put them all together at the same time, and yeah, since I can splice them all together like that, I don't know how well it'll look, but we'll definitely give it a shot. But as you can see here, you know, there's not much about it. It's got the signature, I guess, tubs on the side, or whatever people call them, fuselages, engine lodges, whatever you want to call them. They have these cool little spikes that you can kind of see on them there. And, you know, that's really about it. It's got the cool blue on the front there. It's got its, I guess, red light. Does it have a green one? Curiosity? Nope, just two red lights. But I do love the detail that they put into this. I mean, I know it's from CQC and all, but it does have, you know, its own little thing, you know, hinge to it. I chose red for the HUD, as you can see, for no other reason other than I've had blue like every single time. But yeah. All right, let's go from a dead stop to a complete boost. Hopefully not get rimmed by my ship, which is always a possibility. And full powered engines. Straight up to 472 it looked like. Let's try one more time. 500, which is ridiculous, like 505 I think. Let's try one more time. Yeah, probably 502 is what I saw there. Yeah, it can really move actually, which is ridiculous for it. Though, I mean, it does have a pretty good, you know, I guess rotating speed compared to other ships. Let's check about, I mean, this is at, you know, a dead stop, so let's give it full throttle, and I'll actually time this out during the actual footage, as I don't have my timer with me. But yeah, we'll do this, and there. I'll put the times, you know, over in the corner there for each of these, but there's that. It's got, I do use only the gimbal to use this for all of my ships, as you can see here. You know, I don't know. I don't really like, you know, aiming at everything. Like, it's really cool, and it's definitely something that's fun. You do put out more damage, but I am actually way too lazy for that. So let's pull out the Type N. Taipan. If I can, let's I'm gonna switch actually to the helm.
Enjoy the ride, Commander.
As you can see, here we are in the Taipan. I actually got the camera to work correctly this time. I wish I could have gotten it, you know, where it folds out, but you know, I guess you can watch the Frontier footage for that. But yeah, here we go. I don't have any custom paint jobs yet, as I'm not sure if they're actually available. I don't actually know if I'll get custom paint jobs for the fighters, but you know, who knows. Got a couple of heat vents down here. I really wish I could see better. I should have went closer to a sun, but you know how it is out here at Downton Gateway. The star is super far away. I do not know why I say that, but a couple more heat vents on top and some beside the pilot. Chaff as always, since I use gimbal. And yeah, that's basically about it for this one. You can see all the small engines around it, left to right. And yeah, let's get inside. Let's see. Let's check around the cockpit here to the best that I can. Where is the star? Star is over that way. So yeah, you kind of get, you know, a little bit of a glimpse at how kind of dull this one is compared to the Empire ship. Or Imperial ship, I should say. Empire ship sounds a little bit weird. But, you know, nothing too special here. Gimbaled as always. Yeah, nothing too much there. Let's head towards the station. Since it is, I guess, faster to go in this thing. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit further away. So we'll actually go and get out the other fighter, whose name I also cannot remember because I just don't play with it, because to me it's just too Federation, or too much like the Federation. Alright, here we are. We're approaching some brown asteroids near a brown planet with some seemingly white rings on the sides. It's just, you know, pretty brown day. But yeah, let's get to this resource extraction site. Let's check out the Condor. I don't remember if it's the F91 or the F whatever. I will tell you in a half second here. And let's pop it out here right away before we start getting a shot at. F63. Wrong altogether. But yeah, let's take a look at it real quick.
Go get him, Commander. I'll keep him moving.
There we go. Here's the Condor and all its glory. I mean, we all know it from CQC. Weird sound effect there. This hasn't stopped. I mean, it's because I hit it at the point of exiting the ship. But you can kind of see the HUD there, and yeah, the little radar, which I actually have not seen before on a ship. So that's actually really cool to look at. Some heat vents on the side, you know, the vents, and some on the bottom, if I remember correctly, that open up. Not at the moment, but yeah, let's check the stuff out. Hopefully it stops making that noise. And yeah, let's take this one out first. Apparently I took beam lasers for this ship. Don't know why. If you watch my previous video with Fighters 2.0 or whatever I called it, you'll see that the beam lasers positively actually suck. Like, they're not the greatest. Like, they do damage, don't get me wrong, but you have to always stop to shoot constantly, and it's a bit ridiculous. And one thing I didn't do at the last ship is this. Do a nice, you know, loop-de-loop. So let's stop. Go down to that conflict over there in a second. Let's full throttle. So it takes us to do a loop. Do a couple here, just so we have the footage. This one seemingly turns a bit slower, it looks like. So more of a complete circle, rather than like what more of a traditional loop would be. But yeah, let's get down here into this fight. If you boost it though, you can throw these things around pretty great. They're pretty, you know, pretty well. Let's pretty great. That was terrible. Let's get down here. Hopefully it's not too late, which looks like it is. But hopefully, you know, something else will pop up if we follow these guys around for a half second. So I will jump until we find a good target. All right, found a wanted target. Let's take him out. He was like instantly after. Let's also direct our ship here to do something. because I don't want it just to defend, because that always ends poorly. Let's give orders, attack the target, which is going to help.
Focusing my fire on your
Which, I mean, I will eventually give these audio commands to my assistant, but let me put my weapons to full power. Let's take this guy out. As you can see though, like from this fight, like I'm constantly having to, you know, let my weapons charge. Which I mean you do with beams, don't get me wrong, but the capacitor is just meh. Let's turn around here. I mean I can just sit here and shoot at him right now because police is on him, my ship's on him. It's pretty ridiculous.
Target destroyed.
And if you saw my first fighters video where I take this Anaconda out, you see that its firepower is pretty ridiculous. All right, let's go find another target. Let's take out one more with this guy, and then we'll switch to the other ship. I mean, I don't know if you can really compare that because you can't take out another ship with this unless it's like a Sidewinder. Like, I mean, you possibly might be able to do it. I mean, if your ship helps, you can definitely do it. Don't get me wrong, but you by yourself in your fighter, I mean, you probably could, but the work you'd have to put in, the effort would be like, I mean, it might be worth it to you, but to me, it's like, it's completely not worth it. It's way too intense.
Target shields online.
All right, we found ourselves a Cobra here. Hopefully he's not too dead. Looks like he's not. By the time we turn around, he might be. All right, let's get him. Our ship's not gonna help, it's just gonna defend us, which means means it's kind of useless. But yeah, as long as we just, you know, keep our weapons on him. There he goes. Like, I mean, you could definitely, this is like essentially like fighting with a Sidewinder. Like, I really wish they would allow us to like have a Sidewinder as a fighter. Because originally when I heard we were getting ship-based fighters, before I knew, you know, there was going to be these little guys, or these smaller ships, I thought it was going to be like the, whoa, I thought it was pretty awesome. I thought it was going to be like the Eagle, which is in, you know, CQC, Sidewinder, and then I thought these, but those ones did not come, because I'd love to have like my souped up, you know, Imperial Eagle, or just an Eagle for that matter, inside the Anaconda. It'd be like the best of both worlds. I know that's like probably overkill, but yeah, let's take this guy out. Hopefully he survives long enough, and then we'll switch to the other ship after this. All right.
Targets.
Let's take out the ship. Hopefully it lasts long enough for us to, you know, take a stab at him. I think this one has. Wait, did he just put silent running on?
Under attack. Shields offline.
Just got nailed by my own stupidity. This one has pulse lasers. Ah, that was a terrible job. I'm pretty sure I picked the other ones. I guess I didn't, but oh well. Took this guy out. My shields went down because I went stupidly into the line of fire there. But oh well, it happens. The visibility on this ship, though, even though it's a really cool ship, it has all these angles, I do not like the visibility on this ship at all. Like, I do not like these bars everywhere, which, I mean, it works for some people. It kind of, you know, makes it look like you're actually in like a proper fighter. But for me, no dice. Let's go find a couple more people here for this one to take out, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, here we go. No one's on him yet, so let's go to the helm. Orders. Engage at will.
I got it. Let's do some damage, Commander.
And let's take this guy out. Not letting him get away. Whoa! Let's go around this asteroid, not hit that asteroid. Got a little bit too presumptuous there. My ship's nailing on him, taking the shields down. I'm flying like a mad person. I don't know why. Alright, here we go. Let's get on him, stay on him. Good thing about the pulse lasers, you can just keep firing
Warning.
repeatedly.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
I think I'm gonna be okay. I think that's just my ship, which is completely okay. It's got 7A shields. They're not, you know, engineer rage or anything, but they do get the job done. To avoid the firing range of my own ship. It does have, I think it has a plasma cannon on it. But yeah, let's take this out. Go with the Gatling gun. Coined by, I think, the Brain Damage Gamer, if I remember correctly. It was the first place I heard that terminology for the pulse lasers continually firing. But yeah, let's finish this guy off. My ship has done most of the work. But yeah, so you can see that I can just like hug the asteroid, which I mean you can do in smaller ships too, don't get me wrong.
Target shields
But
online.
it's just one of those fun things. Let's take one more person out and I'll give my review of the two. I mean, I assume this guy's basically gone. But, you know, let's get him. Oh yeah, he's gone. I'll have to find someone else.
Target
And
destroyed.
you, federal. Let's check my let's check this one, sorry. Wrong way. Everything looks the same anymore. What are you? Are you dangerous? One thing I've noticed though is this red HUD here is essentially just similar to the orange one, but just a little bit more intense. I don't know, like I personally don't like it, to be quite honest, but I figured it'd be kind of cool for some of these fighters that are not Empire to have something a little bit more red. I thought about green, but I've had green before. So let's take this guy out. Let's not ask our ship for help right off the bat and kind of just see what he does. He's expert, so I mean immediately when I take damage, hopefully he does fire. Let me get out of the way.
Under attack.
Boost off.
Target shields offline.
Shields are down. Meaning he shot at me. Everybody else is firing on him. Let's, you know, do some damage. I've done enough damage though to get his aggro, which is interesting. So hopefully I don't get shot at by, you know, all the police. There we go. He is down even though I did so little there. If there's another one nearby, I'm gonna take it out. If not, we'll wrap it up there. Let's see. I don't think any of these are. Maybe the Eagle. Maybe. Cool if it was. Ah, you're clean. You jerk. I bet you're clean since you guys are flying in formation. Alright. Well, I guess that's about it. Shields of Justice. Oh yeah, you're bounty hunters. That makes sense. Alright. Let's head out of this area a little bit. Sorry about the mic today. It's kind of all over the place. But yeah. Alright guys, here's what I think. I guess here's my, you know, quick opinion of them. I was gonna fly back to a station, but you know, meh. It's cool to do it out here in the field. What I think of the Taipan is I like it. It's fast, it's nimble, it handles, I think, better than the Condor, personally. But I mean, that's just what I was doing with it for this, you know, quick outing. Like, to me it handled a little bit better, although I hate its visibility personally. But I mean, you actually might like it, I'm not sure. I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day. But I mean, it's a cool ship. It's definitely a good addition to the game, to the open game, I guess you could say, not the CQC. And I really like it. And as you saw there, tried to, you know, move fast enough, but I just wasn't paying attention. My ideas of the Condor, I really like it. I mean, I used it a lot in CQC when CQC first started. Like, it was my go-to ship. I mean, as I assume it was for most people. Because, I mean, flying the Sidewinder at the time just felt, you know, like, it felt pretty much close to the main game. And it was just kind of meh. Then you get the Eagle, and you're just kind of like, oh, that's awesome. But you always kind of, at least I did at the beginning, always end up going back to the Condor. I haven't put in too many hours since the beta of, like, I think it was that 1.4 it was. And yeah, I haven't done too much with CQC since then, but it was definitely fun. But my thoughts on the Condor, it doesn't handle as well, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't. Like, I mean, it turns well. but like even when you're going to like throw it around a bit, it kind of lugs to me personally. I mean, from what I can see, maybe there is no difference. I mean, in reality, but oh wow, I have to stop that. They're just gonna cause people to get dizzy. But yeah. But as you can see, I mean, it's a good ship. It does what it's supposed to do. It looks pretty awesome, and you know, it's a good fighter. I mean, if you're a total Federation, you know, type of fanboy or fangirl or just fan person, not to discriminate against anybody. I mean, it can totally work for you. Like, it fits the build, it fits the ship profile, and you know, it's definitely one of those. Like the Taipan, like to me, it's totally like Alliance. Like if I wanted it to be anything, not because we have 3, but just the way that it looks. Like I wish it would be Empire. I wish Empire would do more of, you know, like the wing opening type stuff, and you know, that kind of like cool, you know, animation type stuff. But you know, they're not. They're just about, you know, the sleek lines and, you know, the boom and zoom as they call it, or whatever they used to say. But yeah, that's my opinion of it. I mean, I don't know if that's really good or not, but like it can definitely put the damage in. It can definitely, you know, hunt down and, you know, kill your targets. But it's just, it does have really awesome visibility for what it is. And I mean, it's a good ship. Don't get me wrong, it's a good ship. It kind of has like that Federal Corvette type of a look in the front here, the black in the middle. But yeah, it definitely go well with that ship. Definitely, if you want to do like the matching builds, like I did with the I can call it the Imperial Fighter, 'cause it's like the GU like 97 or something. I cannot remember it for the life of me. But yeah, it's one of those. And what I think about the Imperial Fighter is that like I mean, I really like it. Like it matches all the builds I'm doing. I know that sounds pretty fanboyish or like Empire fanboyish, but I mean, I personally like it. I mean, if it was for me to choose, it'd be a hard one between like the Taipan and the Imperial Fighter, basically because of how basically because of, you know, how well they feel, how well they handle, and you know, I just like how it looks. That's just me personally. It's a bit sleeker. Jeez, this thing is ridiculous right now. But I mean, that's my take. Like, it definitely dished out the damage. Hopefully I put in the video footage of it if I had it. If I didn't, I do apologize, and definitely check out Fighters 2.0. I'll definitely give you a hint, because if not, I will definitely put a, like, what do you call it, a jump at the very bottom in like the description section, so you can get right to where, you know, the fighting is. But yeah, I mean, I really like the Imperial Fighter felt. I mean, you know, it dished out the damage. It, you know, it handled really well. It did have a problem with overheating when I was using the beam laser build, but I mean, I just kind of ignored it and kept firing anyway. But I mean, that's just me personally. Yeah, I did get blown up quite a few times, a couple times when I did that, like I did almost this time. Like, it's just one of those things you take. You do get 6 fighters when you go out, which is a nice thing, something I didn't know when I first took these out. I thought I only had 1, and that was it, which I was kind of sad about. But when I found out, I was like, oh, that's awesome. I wish I knew when I was, you know, filming Fighters, I guess 1.0 if you want to call it. But yeah, that's basically my take about it. I mean, if it was me, like, I would definitely always have a fighter with me in basically any build other than a cargo or a trading build. And any fighter build or fighting build, I would definitely keep one with me just in case I want to have a little bit of extra fun and, you know, have a good time. If you do see me out there in the void, you know, I'm always up for, you know, doing trading at the same time, or what do you want to call it, team trading. And I'm definitely out for, you know, getting my rank up, because I'm so sick of going to Downton Gateway. It is just such a long flight. So if anybody wants to, I mean, this is pretty close to, well, all the combat and trading ranks are correct. So if you know, you want to do some combat, you know, get your rank up if you're in, you know, in the dangerous area, do let me know. We can go and hit up some, you know, conflict zones and hopefully get that up, because what you have to do is fight elite, or, you know, basically 2 ranks to rank above you to get, you know, enough points until you get to, you know, that last stage. And so yeah, so if you want to, you know, fight together, do let me know in the future. I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna be the last video before the game comes out. I'm not sure if it'll come out next week, like, I do not know, but I mean, I'd assume pretty soon. We're at beta 7, so yeah. And I will be starting this week or this weekend my little mini series of Softwares Inc. I played the game for, you know, I think it was like 4 or 5, probably 7 hours, and I mean, I really liked it. really enjoyed the time. So it's like a management game. If you want to know more about exactly what it is, I found about it from Fabiliki on his channel. Definitely go check that out. I'm probably going to go with a little bit of explanation, but I'm just going to assume that you have played it. And yeah, that's about it. And do let me know in the comments below if I should open up with hello, Commander Blackstar here, and or hello, Elite AMD Gamer, as that is the channel's name. As I do plan to play other games besides Elite, just they have to catch my attention. So, yep, yes, I will see you guys all next time.